I said AYOO. I said AYOO. I said AYOO. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on business. Time out.
Used to be scared of thrillers.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above us 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they weren't even playing the conference championship. Hey, forget all that. Hey,
This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts.
No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah. And Blake Hall.
I said AYOO.
Yo.
All right, we got a new look, new format. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all joints echoing or anything? Y'all good?
I'm straight.
I'm straight.
All right, say that. That's good ball, man. Man, boys is here on a Thursday. You feel me? NFL Week 11 has already commenced. Boys just got fresh out that word, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to carry it on over here. He was in the Acts 18. And Paul got a vision from the Lord. He said, do not be afraid, but speak and do not keep silent. For I am with you, and no one will attack you to hurt you, for I have many people in this city. You know what I'm saying? And it's straight like that. You know what I'm saying? The army of the Lord is with you.
Yeah.
We here for week 12 of the CFP rankings. Week 11 in NFL, man. We got this is the second instantiation of the college football rankings, man. We got chaos, bro. Because the Power 5 went to Power 4, and the Power 4 is not looking so Power 4-ish. It's looking like a Power 3.25 right now.
Yeah.
3, you know what I'm saying? 3.5. It's looking like a KD, but nonetheless, yeah. I mean, pretty much the top stayed the same. Top 5 teams, no movement there. Texas Tech and BYU had that big game in the Big 12. Texas Tech handled business. Got BYU out of there. Thank you. Not a fan of BYU, not a fan of Georgia Tech. I'm glad their downfalls is happening. Well earned by them. Texas has creeped back up into contention. Texas is back.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's back. And both of them actually have big games this week. I believe Texas is playing Georgia. Oklahoma got Bama.
Yep.
So SEC might have some movement there. But what stand out for y'all this week? ACC, as I was mentioning, the weakening of the Power 4 schools. Their highest ranked team right now is
Miami
at 15, and they're not even in contention for the ACC title.
Yep.
What stood out for me this week? BYU losing, man. It's like I don't believe in Mormons. You know what I mean? Last Mormon we believed in was Jimmer Fredette, and last time we seen him, he let America down. Because whatever he did for the 3-for-3 in the Olympics was some of the worst basketball I've ever seen in my life. Not to bring race in it, but when we seen never mind. But all right, I knew it was took from that point on. Let's just know when he was team captain. I said, where has he been? But yeah, the Mormons losing, that's good. They were bad for sports, acting like they were good. I didn't hate enough because Texas A&M ended up winning, so I got to put all my faith in South Carolina and Texas. Texas and Georgia. We might see a team lose their spot in the playoffs this week.
Which team? Georgia?
No, I'm saying if Georgia lose, I feel like they're still in there. I'm saying Texas lose.
How can you say that?
Because if they lose, what they 10 right now? I think they drop out of there.
Yeah, Texas and Texas and Oklahoma are supposed to lose though.
Wait, You said what if they're supposed to lose?
No, Texas and Oklahoma is supposed to lose. So are you really going to penalize them? Because if you look at it, Oregon played Iowa this week, and Iowa only moved down one spot. They lost to Oregon.
It's like, so if Texas lose, that's 3 L's for Texas though. I don't see how you keep them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
You lose
That's like I ain't gonna lie. If you keep them in the playoffs, you're really showing your hands. Like, and they're not gonna do that. You're showing your hands too much.
I know having Texas in the playoff if they with 3 L's would benefit the ratings for sure. Like Archie Mann is the number 1 NIL guy. Texas is a big fan base. It doesn't hurt to put them in the playoff. I'd rather see them over anybody in the ACC right now. Way they've been playing ball, to be quite honest.
If you want to talk about numbers, might as well put my Michigan Wolverines in there.
Oh my brother!
Let's talk about numbers.
What did I see from week 11? Since we want to, I'm not gonna dwell on that.
Y'all will actually have y'all control your own destiny, respectfully. As long as Ohio State does, y'all control your own destiny. So be patient.
Beat Ohio State. They might put y'all in the conference bid. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I thought stood out was some of the top seed ball. When I look at Ohio State continuing to dominate week in and week out, it's a thin line between are they the best team in the nation or will their test come in the playoff or in the conference championship or whatever. And then also with Indiana winning on the last play of the game, essentially, with one of the best catches of the year against Penn State at Penn State, which you now have a common opponent between Ohio State and Indiana. Do you take in the fact that Indiana won on the road, or do you take in the fact that Ohio State dominated versus Penn State? However the CFP plays, we'll see what they do in the Big Ten championship. I think they'll let them stay 1 and 2 if they continue to win out. I also look at Texas A&M continuing to dominate as well, putting on great performances in the SEC. They'll probably coast at the SEC championship. And then I look at Bama with a team with a great defense or somewhat of a good defense in LSU. You see a battle of defenses where Alabama didn't give up a touchdown on a night where Ty Simpson missed a lot of key throws late in game. So it shows a complete team to me when you look at the ability for the defense to step up big and not allow a score, keeping it one-sided kind of the whole game. So I think the best 4 teams are the most correct in this bracket. That's my biggest takeaway from the weekend.
So you said they got a common denominator finally. They both played Illinois. Indiana put up twice the points.
I don't
only
care.
got scored. Only had 10.
I don't care.
It was like 63.
I mean,
you have to care.
Yeah, like you literally do.
So
they put up 63. Only got scored on 10. Only put up 10 points.
I don't care. An opponent like Illinois. When has Illinois ever been relevant in football?
Last year.
They beat USC.
Oh my gosh. You keep bringing up USC like Spencer James is on that team or something.
I mean,
he didn't go. I don't. If I watched the show right, I don't think he went to USC.
Yeah, but USC is 3rd in the Big Ten behind Indiana, Ohio State. Barron wanted them to slip up. USC is in the Big Ten championship. This is like what we.
But the craziest thing about the Big Ten, the way they have formatted though, a lot of their teams that could compete in the playoffs don't play each other. There's been a lot of rare teams who have played each other in the Big Ten. Like it might have been like 1 or 2 common opponents.
Oregon,
Max,
Indiana.
Indiana. They're not playing
USC play.
I pose this.
Good.
Is there a scheduling problem? So now that the Power 4 conferences have gotten larger, Big Ten now 18 schools. Like they believe Big 18, SEC like 16. Power 4 schools got bigger. Is there a scheduling problem within the Power 4 conferences now? Are we going to get to a point where we have to extend this college football season? Because they only play, 11, 12 games, out excluding postseason. They play like 11, 12 games. Let me see. USC has played 8 games, and they have 3 left. So they play 11 games. And I think you get like 2, 3 buys in college. But are we going to get to a point where we have to extend the college football regular season because these Power 4 conferences are so large and nobody's playing each other? You look at the ACC. Their top 3, 4 teams right now don't really play each other. Big 10, Indiana, Ohio State, USC. These are the top 3 teams in the Big 10. They don't play each other. So I see they already playing 8. I think everybody plays 8 conference games. SEC plays 9, which is majority of the schedule. The 3 games, some may use as a warm up. The preseason, since there is no preseason college football, some use it as the money games. But we might get to a point where we have to extend the college football regular season to accommodate for these matchups within the conferences that we're not seeing throughout the regular season. I mean, they get like 2, 3 buys throughout the season, get rid of one of them idle weeks. Might have to play like 13, 14 games in the regular season. But we got to put a pause on the extending the postseason because that's already getting egregious in itself.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard because, like, the Big 10 plays 9, the SEC plays 7 conference games.
No, I think everybody plays 8, and then SEC plays 9.
No, Alabama. Hold on, Alabama. 1, 2.
They do that next. I think we start that next year.
Or it's starting
They
next
do
year.
8. They do 8.
But it's starting next year.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of hard because it's like definitely with the Big 10, it's so many teams. They'll probably have to do. I don't know how this will work out. They'll probably have to do like a portion of their schedule have to be flex, so they can force them to play higher ranked teams. But then again, how does that benefit them getting more teams in the playoffs?
But
Because
I
that's
think
what it matters.
But I also think it helps us create an authentic playoff. I think creating a longer schedule is a stretch, considering that these kids are still in college.
Our semester's about 18 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, like let's not make the brain mashed potatoes before the calculus exam. You know what I mean? But I think we need to get rid of some of these tune-up games that these Power 4 teams are playing. Like,
just all conference play? Should we just do all conference play?
All conference play, I think, is a stretch, but like let's limit the Gremlin states.
Yeah, like Indiana had no reason to play at Old Dominion, Kennesaw, and then Indiana State.
Yeah, let's limit the UL Monroe. Let's limit the Austin, PA.
Citadel. Ole Miss playing Citadel in November is crazy.
It's crazy,
bro.
That's crazy.
On televised TV, bro.
It's crazy. Let's get rid of the Pine Bluff. Not saying I don't want these teams to get paid because I know they're endowment games.
Yeah.
But it's like, can we do that? Can y'all do that off the screen before the schedule, before the season starts? Can they go get tuned up in a scrimmage? Can we start doing live scrimmages similar to how the NFL does preseason? Like they practice together. Let's just start doing that before the season starts because you're using these games to either boost your ranking or tune the team up. But it's like you might mess around not getting the playoff because you ain't playing nobody because you decided to put Kent State on your schedule. Congratulations.
Yeah, give them one Kent State a year.
One tune-up game.
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, if you could, let's make a Big 10 challenge like they do the ACC Big 10 challenge. Let's do something like that. Let's get some games going on.
Yeah,
equally yoked.
Yeah, I think, bro. It also, I guess the teams fluctuate, and I would think this would get ironed out as the teams get accommodated in the Power 4 conferences because I think last year was the first year we went to Power 4. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. And so I assume like the teams coming from the Pac-12 were just throwing some schedule. So like that's why such and such, like they were just throwing like a whatever schedule because Ohio State, the Michigans, the staples of the Big 10, the Alabama, Georgia, the staples of the SEC, they already had their schedule set. So they just let the Pac-12 get in where they're fitting. So I assume like as time went on, they'll iron this out. I think the SEC is already addressing this, extending conference play to 9 games, and they're doing the permanent rivals thing. So I applaud the SEC for trying to address this, but it's going to take a lot more reform. The other conferences are going to have to fall in line as well. Because, like I said, if you look at the ACC, bro, oh my gosh, let me pull up the ACC standings right now.
Bro, it's a treason.
You have so your top 2 teams, Georgia Tech and Virginia. Your top teams, okay. Georgia Tech is going to play Pitt, who is number 3 in the ACC right now. Virginia, they
lost, didn't they?
Louisville, but Louisville is ranked 6th right now in the ACC. They played Duke, who's ranked 5th. So, ACC is in a crazy spot, bro, because Georgia, what did I say? Miami is the highest ranked ACC team right now, but they're not. They're not in contention to win the ACC. They are in 7th place in the ACC. Right now, apparently Duke is the team that holds all the cards. Barron, they beat Virginia this week. I don't see that happening. It can't happen.
Oh, they could beat Virginia. Virginia is on those roll downhill.
They can beat Virginia. Oh yeah, 9 points against Wake is nasty. But let's just say they do beat Virginia. Duke controls its own destiny. They're gonna play UNC
to do what?
To win the ACC.
ACC.
So if Duke beats Virginia this week, Duke is in 5th place. If they beat Virginia this week, who is in 2nd place in the ACC, that's a ranked win against the number 19 team in the country. And that puts them in control of their destiny. Then they play UNC. Chicken. They play Wake after that. Chicken. And they'd be in the ACC championship. Probably play. No, Georgia Tech plays Pitt. So Georgia Tech and Pitt got to duke it out too. That's Georgia Tech's last ACC game as well. You look at Pitt. They got to deal with Notre Dame. Oh, Pitt got a gauntlet. They got Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, and Miami left on their schedule. They can pack it up. You overachieve. You overachieve. You might get 1 win out of them 3, but you get at least. But you're losing an ACC game there, whether it be Georgia Tech or Miami, if not both. So I'm packing Pitt up. SMU. Let's see what SMU talking about. They got Louisville.
You're talking about that.
They have Louisville and Cal. BC, Louisville, and Cal. Boston College Chicken. Winless in the ACC. Louisville, they just lost.
They're real dude. All the ACC are taking L's.
Yeah,
they're dropping duds everywhere.
I genuinely don't know what's going to happen with the ACC, and I wouldn't be opposed if they get left off. They have USF is on their tail right now. Let me see. As far as Power 5, Group 5 conference champs.
I mean,
yeah, USF is the highest in the American, and JMU not getting any votes. Oh, JMU that's the coaches poll. College football won't show their other votes.
Am I crazy for saying the ACC look like what's going on in the Pac-12? I mean the Big 12.
I mean Big 12.
Same to me.
Big 12, yeah, but Big 12 has a leading candidate.
You talk about Texas Tech, who lost to Arizona State, just like Georgia Tech, who lost to NC State. If I'm not mistaken, they lost. NC State. I mean, they're basically the same damn team.
I mean, the number one team in the SEC lost to Florida State. What we chatting about?
No, cap. Texas A&M is undefeated.
Oh, my fault. My fault. Okay, but you got Bama.
No, that's fair.
Bama lost to Florida State, who is trash.
But we also have. Go ahead.
And speaking of Bama, I know I'm rambling all over the place, but you got Bama team. I look at their schedule, right? 31-17, they lose to Florida State. Tommy Castellanos. 24-21, they beat Gunner Stockton by 3 points, right? North Sellers, he fumbles the game away. They beat them by a touchdown. I look at Oklahoma. I saw John Mateer beat Michigan. Air and ground. If John Mateer go out there and have 100 rushing yards for Oklahoma this week, Alabama going to lose the game. I tell you what.
The reason I think it's crazy you say that is because you're acting like you haven't seen a defense improve week to week. The games you just mentioned, right? Where you talk about Florida State, the worst performance we've seen from a team all year. You talked about Gunner Stockton. We saw the big third down, fourth down stop that led to us getting the ball back, getting the first down, the dreading clock out. You also brought up Sellers. You say he fumbled the game away. That looked like a strip to me. Defense. So, and last week, like I said, they didn't give up a touchdown. But I understand you went through the gauntlet of mobile quarterbacks. I believe at this point, the defense for Alabama has sharpened themselves to become a serious threat to where if Ty Simpson is having a good game and he doesn't turn the ball over, bro, I don't think we're beatable. I don't think Alabama is beatable if Ty Simpson doesn't turn the ball over, bro. But you can say that about any team. But what I'm saying is the reason why them games are so close is because there's always a fumble from a sack. There's always one momentum killer on the offense side where the team has a chance to come back. But the defense is really lights out. All jokes aside.
Lights out.
Okay.
Lights out.
I'm telling you, bro. Do you expect? Okay, can you say if let's say the Broncos gave up 21 points to the Chiefs? No, you wouldn't consider that lights out. But if the offense kept constant 3 and outs, constant turnovers, at some point the defense is going to break. I can't blame a lights out defense for giving up points if they're always on the field. And so what I'm telling you is that in the games where the defense doesn't look sharp, it's likely because the offense can't get anything going.
Alabama has no run game. Bottom, let me see. It's bottom of the barrel this year.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
So that kind of proves my point in the fact if I say if Ty Simpson doesn't turn the ball over, we're unbeatable because Ty Simpson has to play a flawless game because we don't have a run game.
And we're talking about an Oklahoma team that does have a stout defense.
Yeah, their defense like that, and they're gonna get to Ty Simpson.
The best
LSU defense was like that.
You said who?
LSU defense was like that.
Better than Oklahoma's?
I didn't say better. I didn't say better.
Like that means we like that. We ain't like that Oklahoma team.
Okay.
Yeah, Oklahoma, they're number 7 in yards allowed in the whole country out of all 137 teams. Like,
that's FCS level too, ain't it?
FBS, no, not FCS. Just
okay.
But still, that's still crazy. Like Oklahoma's defense is miles above LSU's defense.
Yes.
And obviously that run game is non-existent. Oklahoma has they're number 4 in rushing yards per game. So Ty Simpson's gonna have to beat Oklahoma.
What is this? This is what we're talking about.
What?
Who do Alabama play after Oklahoma?
We have the toughest schedule of everybody in the playoff. I don't hear it.
Do you?
Yeah, you.
We do.
Do you?
We do.
Do you? Is that just ESPN ranking these teams? Because it's
No,
like, bro,
those teams I
like Ole
Talk
told you
Miss.
about
What
it.
is
about.
Ole
Yeah.
Miss? What is
Yeah.
Ole Miss?
We
Ole
didn't
Miss
play
hasn't
Ole
played
Miss.
anybody. Ole Miss is not really a tested team. They're
We
not
didn't
nothing.
play Ole Miss.
Um,
We didn't
no,
play Ole Miss.
I'm
You
saying
saying
like
like,
the
why is Ole Miss
SEC is
ranked at
getting
number
ranked,
7?
No, that wasn't my. That's not
and
my.
then okay, and then Tennessee. What is Tennessee?
3-loss team.
3-loss team, and
Their best
every L is a ranked team.
Who's Tennessee beat? Who's their best win?
Nobody. Their best one is Kentucky.
Get the freak out of my face.
You still
Right.
haven't disproven.
We go to Georgia. Georgia.
It's
Georgia
what?
is a solid team. There's not the Georgia team we know. We're not counting on this Georgia team to go win a national championship. Can we all
They're
agree on
number
that?
5 in the nation, though. Can you
Why,
name?
Yeah.
bro? Why are they number 5?
Can you name more than 5 teams that are better than them?
Why is Georgia number 5?
Can you name more than 5 teams that are better than them?
But he asked you a question first, person.
Why is Georgia ranked number 5? Because they were ranked earlier in the season, and their only loss is to Alabama.
But
Am I mistaken? By 3 points that you just named, why would they be ranked lower? And they've had ranked wins.
Georgia,
We're trying to disprove right now.
so Georgia, what their best win? What, Tennessee?
I think so.
Oh, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. He just like teams that Eric is trying to disprove. The only reason that they ranks are being lower is because they've been beaten by teams that you're trying to.
No, Eric has a point because you
The
look at
SEC is the only conference that plays each other.
bro. You look
Everybody
at
else don't play each other. The good teams.
But you're saying they're playing each other because they're naturally getting ranked. Like they're just naturally getting ranked. They're not proven to.
They were ranked last year.
What last year got to do with this?
Okay.
Year,
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me explain that
Yeah.
because the teams did we not go into this season based off of last year's results.
I mean, that plays a
So
part.
Ohio State played the number 1 team.
Plays a part.
So Ohio State played the number 1 team week 1. They win, and they're the number 1 forever. And they don't play another ranked opponent until Penn State, who was no longer were they even ranked by the time they got to Penn State?
I don't disagree with you on that.
Okay, so you can't blame the SEC for having a good performances last year. They go in preseason ranked, and they don't get bounced out of the ranking until they start playing each other. You can't say they're no longer good teams because they beat each other. They were already ranked.
Well, to be fair to you, of course they're not going to bounce out of the top 10, the top spots before they play each other because they don't play nobody until they play each other. Also, other than Texas,
Bro. They don't play each other.
They don't play no.
They might not play each other, but they are playing. Even if they are playing each other, they're playing. Wait, go ahead. My fault.
No, fix it. I got you, Brando. They only play each other, and before they get the conference play, they don't really play nobody.
Who does?
Texas did. Who else did?
Oklahoma beat Michigan.
Okay, what's Ole Miss? Okay, what's Ole Miss' best win? Because that's Georgia's best win. Georgia's best win is Ole Miss, and Ole Miss' best win is
Kentucky, right? We said
No,
Kentucky.
they just beat.
I think that was Tennessee. No,
they just beat.
Tennessee. My bad.
They just
Ole
beat
Miss
Oklahoma. They just beat Oklahoma, who y'all said they was going to beat.
Okay.
Ole Miss best wins Oklahoma. I can respect that.
Okay, that's cool. Ole Miss only beat Washington State by 3 points. You gotta dominate your schedule.
I have told you on this podcast,
Ohio State is number 1. They're dominating.
I have told you on this podcast numerous times that Ole Miss plays to the level of their competition.
Man.
That does not negate my statement. So if they play Ohio State, I bet you they rolling with Ohio State.
If Ohio State play Washington State, they not.
That doesn't mean that Ohio State is better than Ole Miss.
It doesn't mean it.
That's not football. Is not A equal B, B equals C, C equals A.
No, actually, okay. So why does Ohio State beat Grambling State 70-0, but Grambling State out here getting kicked out of the game against Bethune-Cookman? Because it's a level to it. It does matter.
But you're talking FCS versus FCS. Big 10 is not better than the SEC.
Oh,
they're not.
Yes, it is.
What?
No, they're not. They have not been historically.
But
y'all
I'm
do
gonna
not
say
have a
this.
better record against us in bowl games, and y'all don't have more national championships than us. So
But-
where is this coming from?
But I'm gonna clear this right here because you don't do this. You didn't do this when I try to say this in basketball. When you try to say SEC was the top dogs. So last 2 championships came from the Big Ten.
Out of what in the CFP? How many CFP championships have we had?
Did you hear my statement? The last 2 championships came from you. Like you were just saying, you saying the rankings is because of what they did last year. The last 2 national championships is from the Big Ten.
Is the last the best? Considered the best?
The last person, as long as they're still performing good, yeah.
So Trump is the best
Ohio
person
State is still number 1.
No,
Ohio State is still.
no.
No,
That
didn't make any sense.
We're talking about over 100 years of college football. 100 years. But even if you want to condense it down to the last 20, if you want to condense it down to the last 10, if you want to go CFP era, if you want to go BCS era, the Big Ten has never been better than the SEC. The only reason you're saying that is because of recency bias, because they won the last 2 years, which 1 year Michigan cheated. They were caught for cheating. And the last year, Ohio State, they're still the number 1 team. I'm not saying that every team in Big Ten is bad, but it's top heavy.
But I'm saying like we've been saying about the
preseason
SEC.
The preseason number 3 team. Hold on, the preseason number 3 team lost to UCLA the other week. Penn State lost to UCLA. They were ranked number 3 in the beginning of the season from doing what last year? Nothing.
Hey, Alabama lost to Florida State. What are we talking
about? They had beaten more ranked opponents than any other team in the CFP. The only reason they're not ranked now is because they were no longer ranked.
But Preston, I think your point. I hear what point you're trying to make, but it's going against what I said. You're talking about right now. So I'm saying the Big Ten with the 2 championships sitting is technically better right now because they're winning the big games.
No, bro. No.
What?
No, they're winning the big games. That doesn't even make sense.
Yes, they got the rings.
No.
The last 2 years.
No, they coast to the CFP because y'all don't play each other. Ohio State didn't even play in the Big Ten championship,
bro,
and they still made the CFP.
Oh my god!
What teams made the SEC? What teams from the SEC made it to the CFP without going to the conference championship? Tennessee,
bro. Even in the CFP, Ohio State whooped on Tennessee. Whooped on Texas and Tennessee.
They not whoop on Texas. Relax. That was the best game in the CFP.
A win is a win. Ohio State was 2-0 against the
You sound like your boy down there.
Ohio State, you're right. They didn't whoop on them. But Ohio State whooped on Tennessee. They beat Texas 2-0 in the CFP last year. And if you want to go into the bowl games, Big Ten had a 5-1 record against the ACC last season, postseason. 5-1. The only team that won was what? Missouri over Iowa. Michigan beat Bama. That sorry Michigan team beat Bama last year. Y'all had 3 L's last year, right? Or 4?
Oh, Michigan?
Yeah.
It's like 4, 5, 6.
4 L's, and they beat Bama in the bowl game. What are you chatting about?
And I'm asking you, is recency bias the only way we're going off of in sports?
Well, that's up to Eric to clarify his claim. But today, right now, Big Ten is better than the SEC. If we're talking overall last 20 years.
Yeah. I thought Preston was talking about right now.
Right now, Big Ten is a better football conference than the SEC.
If we're talking about today, that means we're only talking about this season. And what this season what have we seen from the Big Ten? Because when the best teams don't play each other in the Big Ten, the best competition.
Bro, 4 out of the top 5 defenses in the freaking country are in the Big Ten.
Because they don't play each other. Oregon
and Indiana literally played each other, and they're both have top 5 defenses in the country.
That's the only opponent you're naming.
Oh my goodness.
Penn State sucks.
You can't.
They don't count. They suck. They were originally number 3, and now they suck. So they don't count. Penn State playing anybody don't count. No, I know they're going through a lot, but they don't count. Ohio State and Indiana played them post James Franklin. They do not count. So outside of Indiana and Oregon, what ranked games have the Big Ten had this year? What ranked games have the Big Ten had this year?
Indiana has the highest scoring offense in the country, and they put up 6 on Illinois. Like Eric said,
that is politics. That's like saying you got the lowest. That's not even saying you got the lowest unemployment of all presidents. When it ain't got nothing to do with you. You've only been here for a few days. Indiana has not played a ranked opponent until Oregon.
What? You can't say that. You can't say that.
How can I not say that? What other ranked team has Indiana played?
Bro, you said Indiana has not played no ranked team. They've literally beat Oregon, and they have the highest scoring offense in the country and the number 5 defense in the freaking country.
Who has Oregon played other than Indiana? You're talking about these high scoring offenses. You're talking about these high scoring, these highest ranked defenses. They play nobody until they play each other. So you can't use their ranking for yardages and points as a resume when their resume is Grambling State
in Iowa.
It's 130 schools.
We're respecting Iowa now in the Big Ten.
They were ranked.
Bro, Iowa, that's one of those teams. Yeah, like and they still ranked.
What's Iowa's record?
I think they got 2 L's.
Yeah, 7-2, if I'm not mistaken. Iowa is 6-3 on the season.
3. Yeah, the lost to Oregon from the 3.
That y'all just discredited. But keep going.
Iowa.
Who was Iowa beat?
Iowa.
They're just like Tennessee.
Iowa's 3 L's. They was all 1 possession games. They held Indiana, number 1 scoring team in the country, to 20 points. They held Oregon to 18 points. They held Iowa State to 16 points. They're all 1 scoring games. They're not out here getting walked on. They're not getting walked on.
They lost to Iowa State.
Yeah.
When they was
rivalry game, in-state rivalry. Why
do I do this?
Rivalry, y'all trying to do rivalry.
And Iowa, bro, they can't throw for over 200 yards.
Bro, you understand that same argument you have for Iowa, the same argument goes to Tennessee. They lost by 3 points in overtime to Georgia, which the best coach in the nation said they should have won that game. They lost to 6 points to Oklahoma, who you just said has enough power to beat Alabama, who is the number 4 team in the nation. And then they lost 17 to Bama, which you said Bama's not good enough because they don't play. So either
no. What was the score of the Bama game?
37-20. So are you saying Alabama's not valid, or are you saying Tennessee? Like, what do you like? What you got to stand on something? Because the same 3 lost. They lost by 3 to Georgia, and they lost by 17 to Bama. So it's clearly no. It's not like they're getting spanked by every ranked opponent. They're competing against every ranked opponent except Bama that year.
Who?
And Tennessee. Every ranked loss that they took was a great game. If you watch the game,
three possessions is a great game.
No, I said outside of Bama.
You can't say that about Iowa. Though. You can't say that. I just told you Iowa lost all their games by 1 score. It took Oregon.
Those are all ranked lower than every SEC team that's ranked right now.
Oregon is 9. Indiana is the number 2 team country in the country. What? Indiana is ranked higher than Bama, undefeated, number 1 offense in the country. And they lost by 5 points and held them to 20. That looks better than Tennessee losing to Bama by 17. Are we serious?
So who do you think is gonna win the CFP based on how the bracket stands right now?
Ohio State.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree.
Based on what? Jeremiah Smith?
Bro.
Do they not have Caleb Love too? Come on, man.
They have, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Explain it. I need to hear.
What you're saying is completing over 80% of his passes. Come on, like that's binoculars. That's redonkulous.
So we're certain they're going to beat Michigan this year.
You see how mad y'all are? I said Caleb Love and not Caleb Downs, and y'all didn't even correct me. Y'all upset right now. I need to cool down.
No, because I'm
not. But not Caleb Downs and that defense.
So are we certain they're going to beat Michigan this year?
Oh, of course not.
Yeah. For sure.
No, it's like tradition at this point. It's a tradition at this point, bro.
Bro, Ohio State literally have the best players in the country.
I ain't gonna lie. They got the best linebacker, the best safety.
Hey, Arvell Reese.
There's
his name.
Yeah.
What?
Do they have the best linebacker?
No, yes. Like all jokes aside.
Arvell Reese. He will be the number 1.
Yeah. All jokes aside. He's one of the best linebackers I've seen in a minute.
Real talk.
Inside linebacker at that.
Is he inside? I always see him on the edge.
I thought he was inside linebacker. Is he not?
I always see him on the edge.
He go to the head sometimes, but I swear he's in.
Well,
What
he
is
can
he? What
play.
is he put? What
He
is he
can
up?
play anything though. That's the thing.
All
He
right.
can play anything, any position. He's ridiculous. And you got Caleb Downs, Jeremiah Smith. Julian Say has emerged as one of the best quarterbacks in the country. They have arguably the best wide receiver duo in the country.
Oh, that's not an argument.
I mean, I'm fine
Who'd
with it.
you argue, Alabama?
I say Texas A&M. Conception and Carver, they're tough.
Well, let's see. We didn't
But
even talk about USF.
Time will
Go
tell.
ahead.
Time will tell what.
I mean,
And is it worth? Is it worth what at this point is a format better when you're looking at how CFP votes? Is it better to lighten the schedule and play no ranked opponents outside of
based on having an
opener
offense,
or
offense,
actually playing some ranked conference games and struggling to get to the playoffs because you
Bama and TAMU beat OSU. Yeah, I disagree.
Bro, can we truly say that Ohio State's been tested?
I mean, Texas is back.
So hold on. So based on what we saw from Archman in that game, we can truly say Ohio State's been tested. Let's just be honest.
Or did they make Archie Manning
Yeah.
like that?
Archie Manning looked bad like that for the next few weeks.
Did he, brother?
Come on, yo.
He put up 55 like 2 weeks later.
Against who? Enlighten me.
He put up 55.
No. Against who? Against who?
They State.
What did you just say?
No, he put up 38 the next week.
Against who?
San Jose State.
Good Lord.
And they played.
You said it though. You said that. Listen, you brought it up.
They put up 55 on Sam Houston. If Texas wins this weekend, then they're back for sure.
So you think they're gonna beat? You think they're gonna beat Georgia based on the fact that they look good against Sam Houston and they beat Vanderbilt by 3?
I mean, Georgia. Are we sold on Georgia? Gunnar Stockton. I mean, I have to respect Gunnar Stockton.
They're more proven than this Texas team you're trying to puff up because of Ohio State's resume. For sure.
No, I have to. I'm not gonna lie. I do respect Gunnar Stockton. He's done enough for me to respect him. I still don't believe in him though. I don't.
No. I asked you. I told you they're more proven than this Texas team you're trying to puff up for Ohio State's resume.
Texas just beat Vandy. They was number 9. They just beat Vandy.
And they beat Oklahoma.
Vandy was hot. Let's not act like Vandy was hot. And we ain't talking about them. They might sneak in the CFP too.
You watched that? You watched that game?
The what? Vanderbilt game?
Yeah.
They
got up big and they lost. They almost lost the lead. And if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. But 3 more minutes in that game, Texas lose that game.
I see a W.
I'm not sold based on their performances on the field.
Yeah,
they took Mississippi State to overtime, who is the worst team in the SEC.
How about Oklahoma? They beat Oklahoma.
Didn't Mateer get hurt that game, or were we not watching? Did he not get hurt?
Yeah.
Georgia and Texas are both starting to get into rhythm. So
they also lost
because Mateer just that was his first game back, right? Was Texas. Yeah.
They saying Colin Simmons is going to have a day against that weak offense, and it's not ridiculous to say that. Georgia offense stinks, bro. They going to come across the wrong one, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, Georgia defense not like we're used to it being. That secondary a little touched.
Touched is crazy. They still got to stop.
We're talking about a weak offense that scored 40 points against Ole Miss. They just dropped 40 last week. They dropped 44 against Tennessee. They came back to do that because they were down.
Oh my God.
Like, I mean, are we just saying it because like
how many teams put up 40 on Tennessee?
This is the same guy. This is the same guy who tried to validate Iowa.
What? I'm asking you a question. You said Georgia put up 40 on them. Like that's some.
That wasn't the only team I named. That wasn't the only team I named. They scored 40 points 3 times this year. They just scored 40 last week. Rolled through Mississippi State convincingly. a team that Texas struggled with, but A equals B, B equals C, C don't equal A at all. They went to overtime with Mississippi State. Well, whatever. They went to overtime with Mississippi State, and y'all saying Arch Manning is back. Whatever, bro. They put 40 points against Ole Miss, which I told you. Ole Miss plays at the level of that competition. But it don't matter. What is pressing on? There's no diddly squat. And then they scored 40 points. They were down. They were down in that game against Tennessee. They were down. So yes, Tennessee let them come back. But the offense had to score points to come back.
Wait, nah, you lying.
What you mean I'm lying? They were down.
No, he's looking at something else probably.
I am.
So it's like, bro, I mean, there is no flawless resume in the CFP right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But the best resume.
What is the best resume?
Alabama.
No, not with that one loss to Florida State. Shut up.
Okay.
No.
They have the most ranked wins. They literally have the most ranked wins.
And that's what Eric was saying. Those teams that they're playing, are they really as good as their ranking? That's what Eric was asking. That's how we got here.
The same guy that said Missouri was going to beat Texas A&M. They played them too. They were ranked at the time. They were undefeated. Did Eric not say Texas A&M L was coming?
I told him Missouri quarterback got hurt and he reneged.
Yeah, and then I said it's up to South Carolina and Texas.
So who has the best resume if it's not Alabama? Let me know.
Texas
Freak.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Take that somewhere.
It might be.
Texas A&M.
Take that.
It might be. I ain't gonna lie. That's a fair. I don't want to agree.
That Notre Dame man, looking sexy.
Notre Dame, and they played nobody else ranked except
Mizzou.
and LSU at the time.
Yeah, and they knocked LSU all the way off.
50 ball in Death Valley.
Alabama has played the same teams that Texas A&M.
But they don't have an L. That's why he said it's a better schedule.
Yeah. Like, what are we talking about?
No, undefeated doesn't mean it's the best. It's the toughest schedule, bro. And that's
Texas. That Florida State L is looking disgusting. Like, that's disgusting. You can't say nothing is disgusting about Texas A&M resume. Can't say nothing is disgusting about Indiana resume. You can't say nothing is disgusting about Ohio State's resume.
Ohio State played Grambling. I'm not hearing it.
And they put up 70.
I don't care.
Okay, so let me pose a question. Let me pose a question. What if they went out there and beat Grambling, let's say 35-31, will we not be looking at Ohio State crazy?
No, because Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois and they still made it to the championship because they were still ranked. So no, CFP does not care about L's. They do not care about L's. The CFP does not care about L's because Notre Dame still made it after losing 2 straight last year. They do not care. So I ask you again, whose schedule looks most impressive? And you telling me because one L to ACC team,
bro,
is uglier than Texas A&M playing nobody, no more ranked opponents than Alabama? No.
What was Notre Dame's path to the championship?
Nothing.
Huh? You talk about this year?
No, last year.
In the playoff or regular season?
Didn't they start beating ranked teams last year? Did they start beating ranked teams last year? Ain't that what happened?
Last year, they beat the Georgia without Carson Beck. They beat an unproven Indiana team. And they beat Drew Aller in Penn State.
In the playoffs.
How
did they get there?
That's how they got to the playoffs.
Because they also
Georgia Tech. You just named their playoff games. That was the playoff games.
That's what I'm talking about. You said they got to the championship.
No, you asking how they get there. Okay.
Okay, so cool. But they still had to play those teams in the championship. Like, they didn't have to do nothing. Ohio State had to go to Oregon.
I ain't gonna lie, Brando, calm down, because we skipped over Brando, we skipped over something. The focus was how did Notre Dame get to the playoffs?
After losing like that.
Yeah.
Notre Dame got to the playoffs because they only had 1 L. They didn't have 2. We're thinking wrong. Last year, they only had 1 L.
Yeah.
Northern Illinois?
Yeah, they had a 1 L to Northern Illinois. Then they beat Georgia Tech, who got ranked towards the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Were they ranked? I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought so.
That's another.
Louisville. They beat Louisville. They beat Navy, Army, and USC. So they continue to beat theirs. Oh, and they had a win against Texas A&M that year in the very first game.
Yeah.
So
In A&M as well,
yeah,
if I'm mistaken.
so that's how Notre Dame got to the playoffs
So
because they
does
still have ranked wins.
so
But
all I'm saying is, bro, if it's clear that Northern Illinois loss did not keep Notre Dame out of the playoff, it's clear that the losses that you're talking about are not that staining on a person's resume.
no,
Their wins are impressive.
yeah, I mean, the college football committee has shown that the losses are not really that mean that much this year. They're actually going off of what they're seeing on TV. I would suspect, or they going off the ranking numbers, but because Notre Dame is, like you said, Notre Dame is back after losing 2 L's, and they're ranked ahead of. Oh, let me see. Notre Dame with 2 L's is ranked ahead of a one-loss BYU team who lost to the number 6 team.
Yeah.
Ahead of a one-loss Georgia Tech team who is leading the ACC. So, yeah, I mean, the losses don't mean that much, but they are still a flaw on the resume. That Florida State L is nasty. You cannot sit here and say it's not.
I think the rank wins out like it considering it's like the most on the CFP bracket, like I said. I think that's more impressive than anything. But we can agree to disagree on that.
Very fair, because we need to get into some NFL power rankings, man. Shout out to TikTok. They're going crazy right now. But yeah,
hope it's a good crazy this time.
Yeah, no cap, bro.
Yeah, I forgot about the ACC Chaos. You could possibly get 4 Texas teams in the CFP. Actually, you have 3 right now. You're going to get 5 SEC teams. A lot of chaos could still commence in the CFP. But yeah, let's go ahead and move to the NFL power rankings. Bears still won. I'll go second this time. My team didn't lose this week. There you go, third. Go ahead, start it off. Go ahead and start it off.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead and start it off, 7.
No, I go second. Your team is still last place.
We didn't lose this week. It's
lose. It was based
I thought we were doing okay. I thought we were doing record.
It's been week by week. My team just has been happening to lose every week.
I got you. You. No, we straight.
Number 1 team.
Ooh.
Number 1 team, man. Give me the LA Rams.
Let me make sure I'm writing it down this week. Get back on the right list. Oh shoot, my fault. I got all these banners. I gotta clear some out. Here we go. This is week 11, right? All right. Eagles at 2. I'll keep them there.
Give me Colts at 3.
Now, number 4.
At number 4, before the Colts is at 4, the Bucks lost to the Patriots. Patriots. At number 4, give me the Patriots, man.
Patriots, I respect it. Close battle with them. Yeah, I'm going to put the Seahawks at 6.
5.
I mean 5.
Oh.
Seahawks at 5. My fault. I'm reading them last week. Yeah.
Give me You said Seahawks?
Yeah.
Give me Detroit.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. There's a lot of muscle manos going on.
Who did they just beat?
Detroit Commanders. Yeah.
We gotta talk about it, man. We gotta talk about it. Number 7. No change. No, there is change.
Yeah. Because number 7 was New England.
Yeah.
Facts. At number 7, give me.
I think we're overthinking this.
No, not.
Yeah.
Check. Whoa. Guess who's back? Whoa. Hold on. Are they finna make the list?
No, they're not if it's on my account. No, they're not.
Are they gonna make the list?
Bet somebody better say it before I do. I'm telling you, I'm not saying it. I'm telling you, I'm not saying it. Do you hear it? You hear me? Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Are they gonna make the list? You are at 7. We got 4 teams left.
I already said it. Denver Broncos 7.
Oh my father.
Yeah.
All good. There's no way.
Was it 7?
There's genuinely no way.
Well, the Chargers at 8.
There's genuinely no way.
Bro.
Hot. They hot.
Nope. Technically, nope. Hold on. 1, 2, 6, 7. Whoever we said. We just said Rams.
I'm gonna have to.
Eagles.
Well, I don't want to be egregious and just say their names, but give me Tampa Bay next. They lost, but
We already had Tampa.
No, we don't. We don't have Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we already said Tampa Bay. I'm like, what? Like,
now who's the number 10 team in the league?
based off of last week alone, like there's actually like no reason for them to be here. I actually don't want to say that.
They got belted. They got belted.
Yeah.
They lost to a backup.
Yeah.
They was on a bye.
Yeah. You have to say.
All right. Chicago Bears at 10, unless it's starting number 1. Okay.
Wow. Bears at 10.
I mean, record wise,
We'll discuss it. We'll have to discuss it.
He a fan.
You don't have to discuss it.
Bears at 10 for beating the Bengals and Giants. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it was bad football all week.
Yeah, you can't say Buffalo after getting tapped by CTE.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Not Buffalo, Green Bay. They can't score points. What did Pittsburgh do last week?
They lost to the Chargers, right?
Lost to the Chargers.
Just
Chargers with no Joe Alt. Chiefs was on bye. Panthers lost
to the Saints.
It's that podcast, man. Shout out to Meow Mix. Vikings stink. You could say Ravens too. That would have been crazy.
Nah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
They haven't played.
That would have been a hate crime.
They don't play.
That would have been a hate
Ravens really beat the Bears.
I know.
No,
back up. Way to back up.
Rams stay at number 1. Rams are still at number 1. Eagles at 2. Colts at 3. Can we just go ahead and pin in Jonathan Taylor for MVP? He literally beat the Falcons by himself.
Yeah, they went. He went crazy. He showed them what
a real what
he what a real running back can do. Because I ain't gonna
Good
lie, bro.
Lord.
They took him out in the. Did y'all watch the game? Bro, he wasn't even getting the ball in the fourth quarter. They put whatchamacallit, Tyler.
Algier
Algier was the top horse in the fourth quarter.
had 2 touchdowns.
I said, whoa.
I did not watch the game.
And
Yeah, like he was not their go-to guy in the
he
fourth quarter.
wasn't. And trust me, I know. My fantasy team took me.
Yeah.
But Jonathan Taylor, I mean, we could pencil him for MVP. Atlanta went up. He busts out an 80-yard run. Shout out Daniel Jones for converting that 3rd and 21 and 4th to keep the game alive. But after that, once they got in overtime, Jonathan Taylor took the whole drive by himself. I think Tyler Warner, Josh Downs had 1 catch.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, Jonathan Taylor did the whole. He had the go-ahead touchdown in the 4th and scored the overtime drive by itself. That's an MVP.
And not only that, I feel more comfortable in him winning MVP than Saquon last year because he has the touchdowns to match. He's not fighting against the touch push. That takes away his touchdowns. He has more touchdowns right now than Saquon Barkley had last year. I'm pretty positive.
No, he surpassed Saquon's total already.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, so already he has more touchdowns. That's why I'm more solidified in him getting the MVP.
Yeah, we can discuss that touch push at number 2. But Jonathan Taylor it's been very impressive. Again, like I have stated.
Max, you gotta stay posted.
I definitely have stated. The downfall of this team or the weakness of this team, not saying that they will come to it, but if they, let's say, 3rd down is a money down in the playoffs. So in those must-pass situations where you can't give the ball at 3rd and 11 to Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones is going to have to make some plays. Do I think Daniel Jones is capable? Yes, but it's all we'll find out. You know what I mean? Like in the playoffs, I'm saying, like, we'll find out. But they definitely look good though. If they stay ahead of the change, bro, they think they're unstoppable. So shout out to Jonathan Taylor for real. I don't think I saw him as an MVP candidate coming into the league. Maybe I was wrong, but
he did it.
I know he did it in Wisconsin. He was a Heisman candidate, but like
he rushed for like 2K back-to-back years or something like that.
He wasn't the only one that we seen do that.
Melvin Gordon.
And yeah, definitely we ain't definitely hear no MVP talks from no Melvin Gordon. You know what I mean? But Jonathan Taylor's proven himself in the league. So, and coming back from injury doing it. So shout out to him. About 2 years ago, but
he was in and out. Yeah, he rushed for 2K 3 years. 1977, his freshman year, but 2K the following years after that. Crazy work. He can handle the workload on some Derrick Henry type. But yeah, Jonathan Taylor, obviously Colts have like the best line in the league. With Quentin Nelson, best offensive lineman in the league. But yeah, I mean, bro, I think he's easily MVP favorite at this point. Yeah, LT won the MVP in 06. Jonathan Taylor for sure is a leading candidate.
AP.
That's an AP. I mean LT.
LT. They both.
Oh, both. Yeah. You're gonna bring it back. He's gonna be the first one since AP, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all right, man. You had Sean Alexander in 07. He won MVP 07 too, right?
Yeah, running back heavy.
And he was on the cover of Madden.
Marshall Faulk, I think, won MVP at one point.
Easton Street too, street football.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's good, man. Yeah, Eagles. Once the tush pusher gets banned this offseason, Eagles will be flirting with in and out of that top 10 because that offense stinks. It's back stinking again. Well, I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to go all the way there because Packers do have a respectable defense. So I'm not going to go all the way there. However, you got A.J. Brown. You got Devontae Smith. You got Saquon Barkley. You got Dallas Goedert. If I'm not mistaken, Dallas Goedert, I'm pretty sure he leads tight ends and touchdowns this year. And you have Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
It was quite frankly, not only is you gonna lose the tush push, but you're gonna lose AJ Brown too.
Yeah. I think
you know what I'm saying.
I think you're more likely to lose AJ Brown before you lose the tush push.
Really?
Yeah.
Tush push is getting out of hand, bro. It's ridiculous.
I do agree that the tush push is getting out of hand, but I think my problem is it's like the refs act like they can't judge it. You judge field goals all the time. You judge QB sneaks all the time. You judge scrum holes like that all the time on goal line goal to goal situation.
They
So
got a
do
couple
not
flags.
act like, huh?
Don't they have a couple flags?
The Eagles did not have no flags.
No, not last week. Not last week.
They had 2 blatant false starts. Blatant false starts to keep the drives going.
And point out the fact that they did call false start on the Packers.
Yes. So it's one of two things. One, the offensive linemen are covering up the ball, which is encroachment, which is offensive offside. That's also illegal. So you got to monitor how they're lining up, which that would change the tush push back to a traditional QB sneak because part of the tush push is the way they get on all fours. But, or two, the NFL is rigged, and I stopped caring about this that much. Because I ain't finna argue y'all who better wrestler, Randy Orton or The Rock. Like, I mean, it's performances. So
Or 3.
John Cena clears both of them. So
Or 3. Why are they always in one this, in one that? Why are they always on the 1 yard line? To go for a first down, to go for a touchdown. Why are they always on the 1? You can't play defense. And to talk about Philadelphia offense, I really think, I ain't gonna lie, we halfway through the season, right? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I think that offensive coordinator is just an inside man for like another team or something. Because it's no reason. There's no reason Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown at the end of the game have to call their own play to throw the ball down the field. There's absolutely no reason.
I genuinely don't think that's the right call, but I understand it.
What you mean? What would you say then? Because it's literally anybody will have that offense looking better.
But genuinely, if the Packers had somewhat of a football team that was out there, they would have scored with that field position.
But I'm saying just what we have seen week in, week out, like you can open up this play call. Maybe because I see a lot of Panthers play and I see a lot of comeback routes and not a lot of pushing down the field. I feel like the Eagles could do that easily. Or at least run the ball better.
I agree with you on the coaching standpoint, but the last play, it's like, I don't know what that was.
Oh no, they said they went rogue. Yeah, they went rogue.
Yeah, that I don't think that was smart at all.
And then
Jalen Hurts, I also think, is a rhythmic quarterback. He throws in rhythm, he's throwing a dot, bro. But as soon as the play break down, he's chopped.
Yeah, his head is down, bro.
Yeah, he's chopped cheese, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw him miss AJ Brown on a shallow drag across the middle. I mean, he's like the closest receiver to Jalen Hurts. And wide open. Jalen Hurts, pocket broke down. Out of there.
Yeah, bro. So I understand if AJ Brown's out of there. I would love to guess where he's going next because if the Eagles after winning the Super Bowl can't make you happy, ain't gonna be too many teams to make you happy, brother.
No cap.
Don't worry about it. I got the film. They called me crazy. They called me crazy. I got the film though. That man ain't happy, bro. He went out.
And I don't think that Eagles defense is as good as the Packers led them to be.
Definitely not when you got a cornerback retiring mid-season.
I think Matt LaFleur's play calling is worse than the Eagles.
Yeah, and because mind you, this is a team, the Packers team. They're on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah.
And their defense has only given up 11.5 points per game in this 2-game losing streak. 16 to the Panthers, 10 points to the Eagles.
Yeah.
And your offense can't help you out. You can't get in the box twice.
Yeah.
Hey, AJ Brown, they need a wide receiver in Green Bay.
Facts.
I don't think it got nothing to do with the receivers. I don't think Jordan Love, like, you know, that nonchalant QB stuff Bro, it's played, bro. If you ain't winning games, cut that out. Jordan Love he too cool for me, bro. The way they look, he gotta have some kind of urgency, bro. They're not blocking for you. One, you ain't getting no throws down the field. You're missing throws. I need some passion. I need some upset. Like, I need you to see. Like, I ain't saying you gotta show out for me. You can keep cool, calm, and collected, but like, do you care?
I mean,
Deanly, do you care?
do you see what he go home to?
I'm not getting in that conversation. I'm not playing.
I mean, let's just go with it.
I'm not playing.
Can't do that. Bro, Jordan Love is stinky poo, bro. He's pretty stinking it up, man. That Packers offense is clearly going to be the downfall of this team. Their defense in the 2 L's, you can't really ask for much more out of that defense. Saquon Barkley had like 60 rushing yards last week, and let's not even get into what the Eagles did in the air. So, and special teams again. Eagles special teams. They might have the greatest field goal block unit.
Well, I mean, 64.
64.
Low leverage. Yeah.
And outside, and he just kicked it short the kick before. So I get it, but
yeah.
I can back it up by saying that special teams won the Rams game and Bucks.
Considering that offense didn't get, well, I guess they had a chance to. I don't know how the ending of that game happened, bro. But the Packers offense just has to play better. Simple.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know either. Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Definitely when you got a solid running back.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hey man, y'all gotta be here prompt though if y'all want the college football. Y'all gotta be here on time.
No cap. Even though this is not
we wasn't even on time.
Even though this is not our time. You know what I mean?
Right. It was 12 o'clock.
I think that's cool, but Rams got a big test this week. We're gonna see if they really number one. They're playing the Seahawks. I mean, y'all don't respect the Seahawks, so it's not.
Whoa, relax.
But
I ain't saying
Rams and Seahawks is a big game for the NFC West and the NFC in general. These are both 2-loss teams. Seahawks are actually leading the division right now. Both of these teams belted the rest of the NFC West this week. 40 balls by both teams. Mm-hmm. Seahawks defense scored 2 touchdowns. Shout out to Marcus Lawrence. But and Rams put up 40 ball on the 49ers. So big implications for this game this week.
Yeah.
This is Seahawks first test now. I agree.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what they really made of. We're gonna see what Sam Darnold really made of. Shaheed, they working together already. They're working on that connection. Seahawks don't have a rushing offense, so Sam Darnold's gonna have to win that game against the Rams for sure.
Because who they down to right now? Who's their starting running back for the Seahawks?
It's quote unquote Kenneth Walker, but Zach Charbonnet gets all the touches, and now there's a rugby player who just clocked in from LinkedIn named Hogami or something who's getting red zone work. So
no.
Their running back room is atrocious right now. So they're struggling to run the ball, but everything else is clicking for that Seahawks team. Rams, I mean, Matt Stafford is looking like top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now, leading in touchdowns. But he also has 2 Hall of Fame caliber receivers at his disposal.
Yeah, one future Hall of Famer and one
next week
Hall of Famer given no injuries. Yeah.
But he can't stay healthy. He's been injured every year.
Good Lord.
But he might still get in as long as Matt Stafford's there. He only need him for about 10 games.
Yeah.
Get a full season worth of stats.
Matt Stafford had a Hall of Fame season before.
Yeah. Let me see who's hosting that game, actually.
I think it's in LA. If I'm not mistaken.
Don't come to LA. Nobody with me.
Yeah, it's in LA.
It's in LA.
4 o'clock a.m. Hopefully I'll be home to see it. On forward to the Patriots and Bucks, man.
I was wrong about the Bucks for sure.
No, I don't think you were wrong. I think injuries is
Wayne,
the team to a degree, and then the Patriots might legitimately be a threat in the AFC. And if the Bills keep playing like that, they can win the division.
No cap.
who is Lou
No
Sassel?
cap. What's that again?
Y'all know a Lou Sassel?
I'm not.
Not off the top of
All
my
right,
head.
my fault. Go ahead, carry on. My fault.
But
Roast.
Drake May again, potential top 5 quarterback potential. He's been playing great. You have Trayvon Henderson having a big game. If they continue to have that balanced attack,
Oh, that's good stuff. He got me for sure.
You Googled it, didn't you?
yeah, he had to.
Nah, that's good stuff.
But if I genuinely think that Mike Vrabel is actually a guy that needs a little bit more credit. We haven't really been talking about coach of the year this year, but when we look at where the Patriots were last year compared to where they are now, Mike Vrabel is actually a part of Patriot culture. He came from the Patriot way, and Patriots look legitimate, man. I gotta give credit to him.
Yeah. I mean, they finally letting Trayvon Henderson break out. I think he done got what 5-6 touchdowns in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, he finally get that RB1 workload, and
Yeah, no cap.
Drafted as a top second round running back.
Yeah.
I can't. And then their defense is stout. They have a stout Russian defense. Drake May is only going to get that wide receiver. Long as Stephon Diggs stays healthy, I think Drake May would be good. Stephon Diggs, the quarterback maker. You got Kirk paid. You got Josh paid. And now he finna get Drake paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he big dog.
Drake been paid, you know the boys. This guy.
No, he's a QB maker for sure.
All right, true. Eric, how what did you see from the Lions for them to jump the Broncos this week?
I feel like the offense start clicking. That's all I need to see. The offense start clicking this week. They put up 44. The Broncos again barely got by against Las Vegas. And it's not like I literally just don't trust Bo Nix. Like if you put any other quarterback there, I can respect the Denver Broncos way more. It's Bo Nix. I have zero faith in Bo Nix. I have less faith in Bo Nix than I do in my prime hating of Justin Herbert. Like pure hate for Justin Herbert. I actually have less faith in Bo Nix.
Didn't Bo play behind Herbert in Oregon? Something like that?
I don't even think they were there at the same time.
Bo Nix is probably at Auburn.
He was probably still at Auburn. Nonetheless, is it Bo Nix or is it Sean Payton? Or is it the Broncos' weapons?
The Broncos' weapons aren't too. I mean, what you got? Cortland. You got Cortland's solid.
Yeah, solid is the word.
Yeah.
His stats don't say solid.
I mean, again,
it's hard to say solid. Should I say?
It's hard. It's hard for your stats to be solid when you got Bo Nix. You got who's wide receiver 2? I know PJ Harvey's the running back, but who's their second? You said what? RJ, my bad. RJ Harvey.
He's behind Dobbins.
Who's been balling the last 2-3 weeks?
Dobbins was hurt.
Exactly. So RJ Harvey. And then, but who's the wide receiver? Let me just go look.
See, you don't know. That's my point.
No,
You
I
don't know.
do. I'm having a brain fart.
Troy Franklin.
You know the number 2 too.
Talk about Troy Franklin or Marvin Mims?
Oh, Franklin. No, Franklin's not number 2. He's not number 2.
He doesn't know. Is Bo Nix and the Pips?
Yeah, it's
I
not.
didn't
It's
say that
not a lot
last year.
going on. But
Yeah, Troy Franklin number 2.
That defense is clicking. So what is about the Lions offense clicking trumps the Broncos defense clicking?
maybe Dan Campbell play calling. Maybe
Yeah.
Maybe
Put up
Dan
44.
Campbell decide. No, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just saying I'm trying to give you out.
Jared Goff. I have more faith in Jared Goff in that offense. Gibbs.
That's
He
fair.
got better weapons. St. Brown, Laporta.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have more faith in those weapons than I do Denver.
But what about the defensive weapons
For Detroit?
Whose defense do you have more faith in between the Lions and Broncos?
Why are you looking at your phone?
Because I want to say this and make sense. I don't think other than they did hold the Cowboys to 24. They haven't really played anybody explosive on offense other than the Cowboys. Well, and then they lost to Indiana. What you making that face for? Vegas, Houston,
Reigning champs.
Giants.
They beat the Eagles.
But the Eagles aren't explosive offense. We all agree on that. That's one thing we've been saying.
They're number 2 team.
Okay.
Yeah, but I literally said their offensive coordinator is an inside man. Like I literally said that.
So why are they the number 2 team?
I didn't put them number 2.
You did last week. That's the only.
I didn't put them number 2.
Oh my!
I didn't do it. No, we're staying on who did it. I didn't do it.
Yeah,
Brandon, you want to answer?
But here we go.
The reason they didn't change.
But
No,
I'm saying explosive. What does that have to do?
You can't sit here and say we have a Broncos defense that is stout, and you can't sit here and discredit them because of the offenses they play, and not discredit the Lions' defense they play. Lions' offense was clicking this week against the Commanders, who have given up the most yards in the league. That defense sucks. So you can't do both. You can't do either or. You got to do both.
And I can respect that, but I think Detroit also put up 34 against Cleveland when we were talking about them being a top-tier defense. Correct?
Yeah.
And that's where it stops.
And then after that, they went on to lose to
Kansas City and
do we respect Kansas City or
Minnesota.
not? For the sake of argument, do we respect Kansas City or not?
Kansas City is like
mind you.
Even
it's a week by week.
No, they had a bye last week. They had a bye last week, so it's the same team last week.
To an extent.
So now we respect them for the Bills.
I said to an extent. I ain't saying like
you gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm just saying, bro. It's like the question was, what did they do to jump them this week? So
I don't respect them. I don't respect them because they lost to the Vikings last week, who we don't have on our list.
The Lions, yes. Who lost to 9? They lost to 9.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested, let alone to jump up to number 6.
Dan Campbell not calling plays might look different going forward, but that's only in hope. We'll find out shortly.
Yeah.
We'll find out shortly. They have a bit on and off of tough games and easy games, but
Texas Tech.
They played the Eagles, who you think the number 2 team. Do you think the Eagles is the number 2 team before I say they played the number 2 team? Because I know you didn't put them there this week, but
that's on me. I did put Eagles there. I respect
but they were 2 last week.
I put too much respect in the Packers win, but I mean the Colts didn't look convincing to me against the the Falcons.
They went to overtime. Yeah.
It took a heroic performance from Jonathan Taylor.
There was nowhere else to put the Eagles.
Coming off of the Steelers loss. So I didn't
it came with Tyler Warren making great plays at the end. He was catching every contested catch towards in the fourth quarter.
I didn't feel compelled for the coach to jump the Eagles.
Yeah, there was no it only made sense. But what I'm saying is the Lions they gotta test ahead, so we'll see what this week is.
This week the Eagles, right?
Yeah. And then they'll play the Giants, dud, and then they play the Packers. They lost to the Packers big week 1. That's how that goes. And then they play the Cowboys, and then they play the Rams. So we'll find out every other week what the Lions are going to do. We're going to find out.
You want to know what team I'm looking at their schedule right now? Who's probably not going to get off this list at all?
Patriots.
Oh, yeah, the Patriots definitely number 1. Bro, Denver kind of, other than Kansas City, they kind of rolling through the rest of the year.
Somebody said that last week, but you killed me for it. So.
They got Washington, they got Las Vegas, Green Bay, Jacksonville, and Chargers. When I'm not counting the Chiefs. That's water.
I don't care because
that's water.
Say last weat got down there cussed out for it. So
that's water.
But nah, I agree. The Broncos, again, their defense, they can mess around with the division, bro. Whether we believe in the Chiefs or not, it's a division game, and anything can happen this week. I think the Broncos have a chance to win. Will they win? Chiefs off of a bye? I'm not sure. That being said, though, considering that the Broncos defense will probably be the best defense that the Chiefs have played, it will be a test for both the Chiefs and the Broncos. So, we'll see.
Yeah, because the Chargers, I mean, they had a hot start to begin, and they've been okay since then. But I think, I mean, they beat the Steelers last week. I was very wrong about that game. But I do think the Chargers losing Joe out for the season is going to be huge. And we've seen it from Justin Herbert before. I definitely thought TJ Watt and that defensive line could take advantage of that. They didn't, so whatever. But we'll see how long the Chargers can sustain without Joe out. But that is going to be huge for them. So I mean, Broncos, I think Broncos they definitely leading the division right now, and they control their own destiny within that division and the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think they played the Chiefs yet. This is their first.
No, they got to play the Chiefs twice.
Yeah, and I think this is the first week.
Yeah, the only NFC West team that's played everybody is the Chargers.
Yeah, so it's not ridiculous to say that. Lions, Eagles, that's going to be a big game. Philly is hosting. This was the NFC Championship game we didn't get.
Yeah.
Shout out to the rookie.
And with the Commanders, bro, I mean, at this point, like, we don't got to spend too much time on them at all, but, like, the fall off was something that I personally didn't expect, and injury has some play in that, but they still don't look like a good team with or without Jaden Daniels. So
they let go. They let go of a couple receivers. The receiver that you did keep didn't practice with you all summer. You let go of your starting running back. The GM office was up there stinking it. That's on them, stinky poo. So they took 2 steps forward last year and took 3-4 back this summer.
Yeah, big time.
I will say this though. Now that it's here, if the Steelers do not win that division, Mike Tomlin has to go. The Ravens are 1 game behind the Steelers now.
Yep.
They had a 3-4 game head start.
Only like 2 weeks ago.
The whole division stinks. Browns can't find a quarterback. Lamar was hurt for 4 or 5 weeks. Joe Burrow's been out all season.
Yeah.
If the Steelers do not win that division, they need to clean house. Clean house. Tomlin, go. Aaron Rodgers, retire. Your career was good. TJ Watt, I mean, I guess you got to eat his contract, but that team needs to be set, and it's GG's for them in the Mike Tomlin era, and it's looking like it's about to happen because the Ravens got the Browns this week. Steelers got the Bengals, who they already lost to. And Joe Flacco, I mean, anything can happen.
Facts. He
Yeah.
lighting it up.
And you hire Arthur Smith. Steelers have the worst offense in the league. After Arthur Smith couldn't use Bijan Robinson and Drake London last year. And now you hire him as your offensive coordinator. And now Steelers have the slowest offense in the league.
Like, bro, are they scared to give new people a job? Like, is that DI is not?
No, we know about the Rennie
no more
rule.
DI.
We know, yeah,
no more DI.
Yeah, we know.
But it's like,
they still
bro, that's like when the Hornets fired the head coach, got a head coach, fire him, and pick the same head coach that was trash. It's like, what are these teams doing? Do you want to win? But nah, I agree with you. The Patriots, I mean, not the Patriots, the Steelers, they just need a clean house. Like, get rid of everybody. It's a fire sale.
And the thing is, when you look at their record this year, when you look at their opponents, the only teams that they're beating, I would say, are only young quarterbacks.
Daniel Jones is a young quarterback.
Well, he's young skill wise. They played
Pro Bowler, if I'm not mistaken.
So who?
Is Daniel Jones not a Pro Bowl quarterback?
Good Lord.
Oh, this year? Yeah.
This year, yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't made one before? No, he hasn't. My fault. It was a reach.
Yeah, but
Now, why would you
he threw
not?
3 interceptions that game. I mean, and they only lost. They only won by 7. Like I keep saying that. So you're speaking to that offense again.
Yeah.
They also played Drake May early in the season. I think Mike Tomlin does good against like blitzing young quarterbacks. He's always been good at that.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets was a thriller. We thought the Jets and the Steelers was one of the best games week 1 for sure. But when you look at the teams that they lost to, Sam Darnold, you look at Joe Flacco, you mentioned him. Jordan Love had probably his best game of the year against the Steelers. And then he lost to Justin Herbert. And so for the rest of the season, you have Joe Flacco again. You get Caleb Williams, so you get a break. And then you got to go play Lamar Jackson twice, Josh Allen, and Jared Goff over a span of 6 weeks. Good luck. Although Mike Tomlin's record against Lamar Jackson has been favorable, this year the Steelers are not looking good on either side of the ball. So if Mike Tomlin gets fired, it would be something I thought I'd never let her see. But I guess at some point I was going to let her see it. But like, I didn't think it'd be today. You know what I mean? Like Mike Tomlin's job is on the line. Like,
not with these guys, bro.
He'll find the jobs right after.
Hey, how attractive is that Giants job considering Dable got fired, former coach of the year? You lose your quarterback. He got fired after his quarterback got injured. Your star wide receiver's injured.
Running back
injured, and they still let him go. I mean, but is that an attractive job in New York?
I mean, depending how much as a head coach you like Jackson Dart. I think that's what it is. Your defense don't need too much work.
if you can get them to stay.
Yeah. I mean, no, all of them other than Thibodeau is under contract.
Well, the only reason I don't think it's attractive is because the media attention in New York is night and day between any other city. So yes, the Steelers was a high profile job because the Steelers have been historically great, but like Mike Tomlin or any other coach that goes into New York is under a microscope. And has New York ever had a black coach?
Are we talking about Giants? Because
they just got a black one. Yeah, they just got a black quarterback this year.
Yeah.
Oh, fast.
Yeah, so I don't think
had an Italian before.
I don't think Mike. Yeah. I don't think Mike Jones. Not Mike Jones. I don't think Mike Tomlin.
That's crazy.
I don't think he should go to New York for that job.
No. This is a team that's obviously going to be a project. But as I mentioned, like you said, that defense is kind of already hot, and you have a rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart. He's showing flashes.
Yeah.
Cam Scotabo looks good. Malik Neighbors looks good.
Yeah, that's where it stops.
It's a lot of promise there. I mean, and then you're gonna have a good pick this year, a good draft pick this year.
Oh, facts. Yeah. Facts.
So I think it's an attractive job. I think it definitely needs to be a young coach that goes in there though. Don't need to get no Mike Tomlin who's trying to win now. Definitely a project job.
Yeah.
Shoot, send them to New Orleans. Let them rebuild that place.
Hey, I found out New Orleans. Funny, the New Orleans Saints offensive coordinator. You see, well, Tyler Shutt is finally playing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Kellen Moore because them quarterbacks don't look awful. The team is just bad. Shout out Kellen Moore. You see what's going on with Philly now after he left. And he got Tyler Shutt and Spencer Rattler looking competent quarterbacks. So, but the offensive coordinator for the Saints is Garrett Nussbaum's dad, who the quarterback for LSU. Absolutely.
Oh, you saying he
Saints are probably still in the quarterback market.
Well, Tyler got 2 touchdowns because the person who was guarding them wanted to fall down twice. Mind you, the highest paid defender on our team.
Cope. It was
Ain't no Cope. He fell down. What are you talking about? He fell down both times.
It was an offensive pass interference. But
You could argue that for the Olave, but you can't argue that for the second touchdown. He dead. Ooh.
Make sure he falling down once he played Drake London. Absolutely.
Nah, that ain't happening. I don't know. They really don't like Atlanta. They're not losing. They hate Atlanta. Bryce.
Is it time to pack Bryce Young up?
I mean,
pack him up.
Is this the first year that he's been given a true chance? We can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole offseason. This is what his second year with Dave Canales.
Yeah.
Yeah, second full year. Yes.
Year with Dave Canales. They gave you the wide receiver 1, number 8 draft pick. Mind you had Leggetti the year before, whatever that's worth.
Mind you, Ted they only give him a comeback routes.
You got top 10.
He's top 5. Ain't no whoa. If we talk about this year alone, he's top 5.
Mind you,
there's no what you say?
Mind you, he was a free agent.
Yeah. But yeah, when you have your star wide receiver doing the same route, of course they're gonna undercut and get a pick. Like you need to expand the route tree. I don't know if Bryce really can't throw down the field, which when he does throw down the field, it'd be damn near the receiver every time. So I don't know if the play calling just don't trust him or what it is, but we need to take more shots down the field. We actually have the weapons to do that now.
Yeah. That's fair.
So until you open that playbook, if you want to run the ball 30 times, cool. He's top 5 running back, but he ain't no Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
I think has Tua saved his face in Miami?
No.
Has Mike McDaniel saved his face?
I think the built fool's gold, bro. I think we saw the performance against the Ravens week 1.
Mm-hmm.
We did not know that the Ravens defense was that bad, but
Facts.
It was very, very clear that they were horrible.
Yeah.
And we thought Josh Allen was going to be on a tear, and the Bills are just not it. They're genuinely not it. He doesn't have enough. I don't think he has enough weapons in the passing game. And James Cook isn't Jonathan Taylor. So whatever they have there, it's like if the Patriots win the division this year, somebody else's job is on the line too.
You said the Patriots win the division?
Patriots win the division. What's that head coach name in Buffalo? The ball?
Doug McDermott? Sean McDermott? Yeah. Go.
Sean Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like he's out of there.
You let Mike Vrabel just come in and take over your trap first year?
Yeah, I'm not low tolerance for. I'm getting a low tolerance on Sean McDermott. Like he's never been able to get over the hump for the Chiefs. So why is he still there? I don't know. Like never been to a Super Bowl, never won a Super Bowl. I don't think you get rid of Josh. You know what I mean? So like you gotta go somewhere, or you can fix the defense, or you can actually make improvements to the defense. Like
that's what I was going to say, bro. Their defense is old as dirt. No, like this year's defense old. Poor. Joey Bosa. You got Jordan Pryor still back there.
And
old as dirt. You got Darius White still at corner. Like that deep. That's why they losing. You can't keep up. The hamstring hurt. The season too long, bro. Like no, that's not. Nah. They need to fix that defense.
Yeah, that's.
Offensive line straight.
I think that's a hot take for sure. If um Patriots win that division, which they probably will, honestly. I mean, Patriots' schedule is
Yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking honey. Like it's real easy. They just beat the Jets. They're at 9-2. They got Bengals, Giants, Buffalo won it one more time. Buffalo and Baltimore back to back. They can honestly lose both of them and still go
Division,
what is that, 11, 13 and 4.
They'll fight in both of those games, though.
And I don't see them losing both of them, honestly.
Yeah.
I think, well, they already beat Buffalo, so division game ain't nice. But and Baltimore might be hot by then.
Who knows, bro?
We'll
I'm not. No.
We'll see.
Yeah. I have more faith in the Ravens than I do the Bears, though.
Because the quarterback.
Bears are in the playoff picture right now, if I'm not mistaken.
6.
Yeah, I don't, and they're not the last seed. Y'all like 6.
6.
Yeah.
But you know, somebody said NFC North was the most competitive division, but whatever.
Y'all 0-2 in y'all division.
No, I know. That's why I have no faith.
Shout out Packers.
We play the Vikings at Minnesota.
We already beat them this year.
Then how are they 0-2?
We lost them.
Oh, my fault. You right.
Yeah, we lost. We came back. No, I know you thought we won because you probably cut the TV off and you went to bed, but they came back.
Facts.
Yeah. But the reason why I don't believe though is because Caleb Williams, although the line has gotten better,
let me see.
Weapons have gotten more. The coach has improved. I haven't seen too much progress in Caleb Williams' game. Now, do I fault him for that? Not 100%. However, in close games when we're going to need him to make plays, I'm not looking at the Bengals as evidence that he can make plays, bro. I'm just not. Like, Bengals are probably the worst off defense in the league. I'm not going to look at the Commanders game or the Giants game where he ran the touchdown in like they just fired their coach. So, or did they fire that coach because he lost to the Bears?
No, yeah, he fired him after that game.
Oh, well. He was on the way out the door. I have seen nothing from the Chicago Bears to believe that they're a top 10 team or to believe that they could win a playoff game if they just so happen to make the playoffs. I think we can compete with every team that's not in our division, probably. We can take a run for it. But until we win a division game, I don't think we're competing for anything because the way the Lions did us earlier this year, that's just beat down. 52 points. We thought the Lions were back because they beat the Bears, remember? You know what I mean? But whatever. So we'll find out.
I will say, Caleb is actually on pace this year to be that first 4K passer in Bears history.
That says nothing about Caleb Williams, but that has everything to do with the Bears history.
Shout out to you, Caleb, bro. If you need to paint your nails, man, that will get you going. Keep doing it.
Wow.
All right, bro. Y'all not progressive.
Not.
Yeah, that's
that progressive. That's the flow. That's the flow commercial progressive right there.
He's wild. Yeah, man. I think. Shoot. Like I said, the NFC. I mean, once you get outside the top dogs in the NFC, it's really sweet. I think the Packers could potentially turn it around. Brock Purdy's coming back for the 49ers this year. For whatever that's worth.
Might be the downfall.
Yeah, it might be the downfall. I think like I said, Packers. And that's about it.
Our toughest schedule left is the division.
No, y'all's schedule is pretty rough, though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Steelers, no faith. Eagles, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, bro. The Eagles have been winning games, but like, I don't see it.
Yeah,
no.
Not until they magically open that playbook up. Because you need to play
number 2 team, right?
Because you need to play better on offense to make up for that defense. I mean,
Win it,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, them are Colts.
Just win.
I mean, I'm not putting any other team other than them. They still got the best wins on this list
You think
as
you
of
think the
today.
Eagles are better than the Seahawks?
Yeah, I feel like if the Eagles play the Seahawks right now, the Eagles will still win.
No, they won't.
You think the Eagles are better than
Okay.
the Patriots?
Mm, Patriots, Colts are the ones after them. I'll be like, yeah.
I have to. I mean, I respect the resume. I respect the wins. I respect who they beating.
Okay. Now and I hate to dwell on the Eagles, bro, because it makes me feel like I'm a hater. Because for the past 3 years, I haven't believed. But this year, when we talk about the Eagles beating teams, who are we impressed that they beat again? The Chiefs. Do we respect them or do we not?
I think it's a good win.
Huh?
It's an okay win.
They beat the Cowboys week 1. Oh, are we impressed?
No, you mean Jalen Hurts only threw for 150 yards against the worst defense in the league? Absolutely not impressed.
They beat the Rams. I respect that because I think the Rams are the best team in the league.
For sure.
However, there is a asterisk because if you block 2 kicks, bro, every game,
I mean,
that's Bobby Boucher type stuff.
but it's still going. It's still going on. They just did it for the Packers.
Let me see you try to kick a field goal 60 yards.
Doesn't matter, bro. Cam Little made a 68 yarder.
The trajectory of the kick makes it more blockable, bro.
I get that.
Oh, what you say? Special teams?
I get that.
Special
but
players.
Yeah.
No, when you go to the box score and look at game play by play, it says block, kick, blocked. And it's not an anomaly. Like you said, they did it against the Rams. They did it against Tampa Bay.
And then it's like they weren't the only team that day to do it either.
No, they've done it on several weeks, though.
No, I'm saying
like last year,
that game, they weren't the. Go ahead, person.
No. That I get what you're saying. Like that week was a block kick week for sure. My only thing is last year, the same feeling that I had about the Chiefs, although they made it to the Super Bowl, I feel the same way about the Eagles, bro.
No.
The way that they're winning is not convincing to me that they're a great football team. And if it lasts, bro, I guess, bro, but like,
Okay, in Preston's order, what would you ain't gotta name all the teams, just the Eagles. Where would you put the Eagles?
I would put them at. I genuinely would put them at 5.
Ahead of who?
The 2 teams I said I don't mind the only 2 teams I think they'll beat. I mean that will beat the Eagles.
I think
behind them.
I think the Colts are better.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Patriots are better, and I think the Seahawks can beat them.
So 6.
No, because they would be where the Seahawks are now.
Yeah.
I'm tripping there too.
Yeah.
My apologies. Yeah.
I don't like, bro. I'm not saying like they're terrible. Like, nah, that's wild. Like the Bears are terrible. Okay. The Bears are terrible. And the fact that we're 63 blows my mind. It's been a wicked year. The fact that the Bears are the top 10 team in the league is a problem. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Something's going on in the league, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Are they really a top 10 team in the league, or you just put them there out of panic?
Well,
I mean,
no. Like,
who else are you putting there?
This year has been trash. Who has been? Although we've been looking bad, who has looked better?
I'm not putting Green Bay right there. Definitely not what they've been doing the last 2-3 weeks.
They tied with the Cowboys. Next question. You can't put the Steelers there. You just said it. Even though they were there last week. They lost. Can't put the Bills there. They just lost to the Miami Dolphins.
They did just lost. They got to show who daddy was. Like that's a whole different. Like that was bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I seen us losing to the Saints and JC Horn fell twice, I said, all right, what else is going on? I seen the Bills losing. I said, it's no need for me to watch football the rest of the day. I said, obviously it's going bad.
There's no, like, although the Vikings beat us earlier, Vikings with JJ McCarthy, bro. They look bad, bro.
I got out of church and my jaw was floored, bro. I was like, what? This is egregious.
Yeah, I got at church and all the games were done, but whatever. Whatever, bro. Like
Boy put in OT.
picking up my cross, bro. No, I get no credit for that. I get no credit for that.
Right.
Oh, no credit,
I
no
mean,
but yeah, bro, it's a weird week. It's been the weirdest year I've ever seen in football.
I think on the field though, you can tell the Bears are not a top 10 team.
On the field, on the field, who should be there?
On the field, I know we just ridiculed them, but I would still put the Packers ahead of them.
What have they done on the field lately?
Well,
like I said, bro, that defense, they held team. They in their two losses that they have 11.5 points a game. Or wait, y'all beat them.
Yes,
16 or 13 or 13?
16-13.
Oh, so 13 points per game. My fault. My math.
Yeah,
13 points per game and then 2 L's.
I understand it. They have better players. They have better players on the roster.
That's a team that plays to this competition.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth.
So if they play us, then what's gonna happen? Bro,
when they play y'all.
I think we have a better play caller. I think that would give us the only edge. Our play calling is way better than Matt LaFleur right now.
Matt LaFleur is a shambles.
Yeah, Ben Johnson I commend Ben Johnson for everything, bro. Like he already earned another year. The fact that we had more wins halfway through this halfway season mark than we did last year, it's already respected. So I gotta give my flowers to him for that. First year as head coach, shout out to him.
And finding ways to win.
Which is not on him, but whatever. That's what he says. But we did it. We found a way, bro. We look like Chicken Little up there. Like the fact that we're pulling away with these wins is an atrocity. But
and then I put the Ravens ahead of the Bears too, right? They literally beat the Bears with the backup.
Bro.
And they belted that Miami team that belted the Bills.
This is what I'll say about that.
And they beat that Vikings team that just beat the Lions.
I'm telling you now, if Lamar Jackson makes the playoffs, because I know that sports is being rigged, Lamar Jackson will be my greatest quarterback of all time. And I actually won't debate it. After all the illegal gambling rumors and stuff, I don't care no more. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
it don't matter to me anymore.
I mean, to be fair, they got Cleveland, Jets, Cincy, Pittsburgh, Cincy, New England, Green Bay, and then Pittsburgh. So it's very possible.
And they're one game behind Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So it's very possible.
I'm not saying it's not possible, but you said they got
actually. Go ahead.
The Browns got great defense. Not an easy game.
I mean,
the Bengals got a 40-point a game.
Will Shedeur start a game this season?
He should.
Dylan Gabriel is 0-3, 2-3.
Actually, somebody owed me $100 on TikTok, but
facts.
Yeah, facts. Somebody owed me some money.
Facts.
But honestly, bro, it's like at this point, bro, he gonna get fired anyway. He might as well go out with his boy. I think we all agree Shedeur should already been starting because Dylan Gabriel is
garbage.
Yeah, hands down.
Do you even want to start him at this point? I think.
Does he want to start at this point?
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even want to go out there with that mess this year. Dylan Gabriel lost to Justin Fields, who only threw for 54 yards. I can't defend Justin Fields anymore. I don't care how bad your play calling is. He threw for 54 yards against the Browns. And then tonight, he threw for 116 yards. 46 yards against the Panthers. 45 against Denver. This is nasty, bro.
Has Ohio State quarterbacks flourished in the league?
No, we know this, but nobody said
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
No.
Why not Joe Burrow?
No, because he ever play a game in the Ohio State?
He got some burn, but he didn't play. He was behind CJ.
No, you know how I feel.
I count
No, I
Jalen
don't
Hurts,
count
but
that.
No, Jalen Hurts.
No.
Bro.
Listen, Preston. This is this conversation. When Nick Saban literally said he had to leave to go learn how to play quarterback, yeah.
And did he even
Did he
remember what he learned?
Yeah, that's
He
what
even remember.
Nick Saban literally told us that Jalen Hurts trash. That's what we just said. That's what he just said.
Lost his job to Tua. And look at Tua.
He literally just said Jalen Hurts trash for real, bro. That's what
I
he
didn't
said
say
on
that.
TV. No, Nick Saban said that.
Oh, yeah, but then again, he also outperformed the best quarterback in football in the Super Bowl. So,
I mean, y'all already know how I feel about that.
And he doesn't have the best track history of quarterbacks in the NFL, but we ain't gonna talk about that,
bro. With this betting stuff, with this betting stuff, the best quarterback is not Patrick Mahomes. Not hearing it. All this NFL rig stuff, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing it. I'm telling you, if an allegation get out, bro, get this on the pod. If a gambling mafia incident happened with these NFL quarterbacks and stuff, and the NFL is in some kind of gambling operation, bro, I don't want to have no more conversations about who the greatest of all time is. It's gonna be Lamar Jackson for me, and I'm gonna stand on it. Like the same way people still standing on Martin Luther King's name. After some of the recent news that's still coming out.
Watch our game.
No.
At least Martin Luther King.
You see how I got? You see how you.
That's why his sound went out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's talking that craziness, man. Watch out, gang.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me. The same way Malcolm X's name is doing. You see where he up here in Muhammad Ali? Lamar Jackson going right there. If as soon as a gambling incident coming out, I'm not having no debate about it. Because he's one of the best players I've ever seen on TV. He makes grown men look silly. There's been no other human being who moves like Lamar Jackson. In and out of the pocket. Moves like him. They're better throwers, but
statistically, is it really better throwers?
Bro, I ain't saying that right now because they losing 4-5. We'll wait till playoffs. He won a Super Bowl. It enhances my argument for real, gambling or not. No, I'm not even lying. Lamar Jackson win the Super Bowl. Y'all better kick me out the pot. I'm gonna ruin the show.
Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Y'all gonna hate me.
I'm gonna ruin the show.
If it was a fifth,
I'm gonna ruin the show.
That's a large fifth for the Cowboys.
I'm proud of
It's a gallon.
And that's why.
No, all jokes aside, Eric, define a large fifth. What does that mean? Isn't it still a fifth? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm joking.
Hey, man.
But yeah.
We don't call around with that. Shout out. Oh, we got fireworks. Hold on. What does that mean?
Oh.
Hey, fireworks in the chat. 4th of July. 4th of July in November.
Oh, I thought that was the guy.
Shout out.
Tweak out. Hey, man, we appreciate that, though. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, we call around on that, man. That's I said AYOO at night, man. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming next week. It's a late one, so I'll catch y'all boys on the next one.
Go.